People often ask me, what's the secret? What was the secret at Trader Joe's? And what's the secret? And I say it's the answer's the same for every great business. And this is it right here. It's culture. Culture is that one thing that nobody can really copy. Your culture is your DNA. Wall Street Journal, I think it was about a year and a half ago, had an article on this relationship between culture and performance. And what they did was they went out and studied, not Patagonia or Whole Foods or this, they went out and studied the used car business. And what they did was they went out and studied a bunch of them across the country. And there are, actually I know several drivers, Select and others, that use pre-owned cars, but create great relationships with their customers. They went out and studied this, and here's what they discovered. Culture actually causes performance. It's not like you have a great performing company, okay, now we can start to treat our people well, now we can treat our customers with respect and fairly, etc. Now we can be a good community member, now we can take some risks. That had to be embedded first, and it actually drove performance. When you are able to generate cultures that are indeed customer focused and are dealing with the customer's experience, and they are tuning into their values, magic can occur. Our Scarsdale store at that time, just north of New York City, a big nor'easter was about to come, it was going to snow, and as we know, when there's a storm coming, everybody runs into the store and they want to buy, food as though it's, going to be a month before they can eat again. A woman with her 2 children had come in, and she had shopped the store, piled her cart up, went to the register, and Trader Joe's unloads the food for you and bagging the groceries, and turns around and tells her, here's the amount. And she realizes, oh my God, I left my wallet on the counter at home. The cashier, without a beat, says, that's all right, I'll cover you today, pay me back next time you're here. So I'm getting this call from the customer, which, your first time your customer calls, you think, okay, if a customer's actually calling the president, this must be pretty serious, like, well, what can I do for you? And then she tells me the story. So the next time I'm down in the store, I seek out this gentleman, and I just ask him, why'd you do that? It's not exactly, by the way, in the operating manual that pay for our customers' groceries. He said, I decided to just trust her and not embarrass her. And it was at that moment I realized, wow, first of all, this is a story you can't make up. And second, that we'd achieved a level of customer focus and experience that meant that it had become metabolized into the DNA of the company. No matter what business you're in my opinion, it's about looking at the future. It's about thinking about what's my impact. And this customer basically sent me something that said, you're not just selling cans of corn and gallons of milk and bread. You're providing shelter, so to say. You're providing value, one could say warmth, to something that really matters to me. So for us, it was looking at what are we doing that is each time setting up a stage that would allow for a customer to feel that if we continue on with this, good things will happen. And I would say that every business has that opportunity to indeed be that spot where people can come and they get to feel fully human, they get to be valued, and that our work then gets transformed into that spot where for most of us nowadays, it is truly our citadel of value. It is where we go to bring our very best. And so workplaces that do that allow us to have this sort of a feeling.